Oh man, just a joke. What a infuriating way to destroy a perfectly good new extension.
Skateboard, cool guy zone.
You got a dang trumpet in this place? What is trumpet?
If I can remember my dingus password. Oh, I'm riding a horse.
I ride a skateboard. I'm going to teach you all the tricks that I know, and I know all of them.
So this would have been an incredible skate park, and they just put this new extension on. You see this? But look at the ground. There's this tree next to it. Every single time I've ever come to this skate park, it has been trashed. And I don't mean like bottles and like people that leave and stuff around. I mean the council builds an extension and then leaves it in this kind of state. It's pretty incredible. Like look at this. Right, we've got massive cracks all the way through. Then we come over here, none of the concrete meets. Like straight up, look at the ground here. This chair looks like it's straight out of the prison and got planted here. But again, look at the ground. Look at what we're dealing with here. So they spend all this money on this beautiful new extension that's almost unskateable because they don't pay any care to it. Like there's just everywhere. They got these giant trees. What's the thinking? They built this one shed and then left the trees here. When you come out to a town to skate it because you want to put a bit of shine on the skate park itself, and then you get out here and every time you do, you've got to spend like an hour trying to clean it up. It's just ridiculous. Like this is the old section and it's fine because nobody skates it because it's just, again, proportionately it's all wrong. Anyway, I did try and get a skate in, but it's the danger factor because of all of this crap on the ground is just not worth it. And I mean, all the edging's all off. I mean, this has got trees growing out of it. Like dirt coming through the ramps, incredibly outdated. This thing's a death trap, look at it. It was clearly just stuck on at some point at the end. But then if you look at this end, it's a launch ramp that launches you about 3 feet straight up into the air onto the world's most obtuse bank. Try landing in that on anything. I dare ya. This is not the video I wanted to make. Like this thing could be so much fun. This thing. But look at the run up. You got to go over this or around it, and then you've got this massive crack in the ground, and then you're supposed to be able to hit this with some measure of speed. And then if you try and do the same thing from the other end over here, you've maybe got a better chance, but that's where it ends. Like, it just makes no sense. This seems like one of those classic, oh, we'll throw money at it and it'll be okay. And then just, again, they'll let it sit here for another 30 years, like this one probably has been. They plonked it down, didn't think about anything. Here's another little tidbit for anyone playing at home. I actually went and looked up the business papers for the Junee Council from when they put the extension on, and you'll see there that it says green and complete next to maintained skate park. That's from this year. Also, I was there when they put the extension on. I was working for the news at the time, so it got my journalistic brain kicking, and that's how I found the number for the extension. $241,000 for that little bit you see at the side. None of the old stuff, just that little bit at the front. Anyway, thought that was worth mentioning. I normally don't get too politically heated on this channel, but this is just absurd. I've messaged the council, as I've messaged them before in the past, asking, hey, can we get a guy down here with a blower? It'll take him like 10 minutes. 10 minutes and you've changed what is essentially an unusable facility into a usable facility. Just so disappointing. This could have been really like special, you know, it could have been something awesome. But instead, we've got a council that just plonks it down, doesn't think about anything around it, or the worst bit is they don't even think about who's using it. So they may as well have just had dirt ramps sitting here. Like, they're not thinking or listening to their community, and it's super disappointing. But I have to say, that'll be the last time I bother coming out here. That totally ruined my day. I was going to have a skate and make a little movie. Now, without spending 2 hours to clean this place in the middle of an Australian summer, it's just not worth it. Would you want to come and skate here? I didn't think so. Anyway, guys, hopefully the next video is a little more on the up and up. I just had to get that off my chest because it's just so frustrating when I come to these small country towns and I see these skate parks and they invest all this money and then walk away from it like they've done their job, like they washed their hands clean of it. And then it just sits here as a rust bucket looking for the community and not bringing anyone to the facility. It's like half building a basketball stadium. What's the point? Anyway, see you guys.